Welcome in, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Masters of the WWE Universe Rowdy Roddy Piper Evil Hot Rod. And as you can see here in the package, it looks like he has some battle armor with the Hot Rod logo. We have a He-Man style kilt, and then we got some blue knee pads. It looks like we got some He-Man boots on here for some reason. It says highly articulated for power posing. As we spin around to the back of the box, pretty cool picture up top. It says includes collector's booklet, and then we got Rowdy Roddy Piper, Jake the Snake, and Macho Man over here. It says, just when they think they have all the answers, Hot Rod changes the questions. Real superstars don't just wear kilts, they also wear battle armor. And then down here it says you can collect them all. We got Becky Lynch, Macho Man, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Macho Man has been done. Ricky Steamboat will be next. And then I still have to find Becky Lynch. She's evading me. And then over here on the side, it shows how you switch out his armor if you want to change his battle armor up, which we'll get into that as well. But that's about it for the package. Let's go ahead and get this guy pulled out. Alright, there he is in the package. Got his little goodies back here banded in behind him. Let's see what comes in there. Oh, so this one comes with, looks like he's got a little blue battle axe in there, which is pretty nifty. The tape's not really wanting to come off so easy. So we're going to tear it. Let's just dump the pieces out everywhere. So we have the blue battle axe, kind of reminiscent of He-Man's old battle axe. It does look like it maybe have a little bit of sparkly in there, but not much. But I do see a little bit of something in there kind of breaking it up. It's not just a solid blue. I'm not sure how well that's picking up. Then we have the Hot Rod damaged plate for the front of his battle armor. And then we have a little less damaged plate for the battle armor. Looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of band breaking here. These are those gummy bands. All right. Alright, we got Hot Rod pulled out of the package. Let's go ahead and get him stood up here for a minute. Put your head there, Rowdy Roddy Piper, while we take a look at your tiny comic. So in the tiny comic, we got Roddy Piper, and then it looks like we got Mr. T over here, who is wearing Jitsu's armor piece as well as Fisto's armor piece. Jitsu's does also go on his right hand, so this is custom for Mr. T. As we open up the book, it says Rowdy Roddy Piper, Evil Hot Rod. The great battle has begun. A darkness threatens to consume WW Eternia as the faction of evil superstars rise from parts unknown to control the balance of power. But the heroic superstars accept the challenge to defend the planet and determine who are the masters of the WWE Universe. Height, 6'2". And it says height again, 230, but I'm sure they meant to put weight. Superstar powers, supersonic speech, chaos magic caster, foreign objects, a loudmouth battle axe. Now you guys know supersonic speech, that fits right along with Rowdy Roddy Piper. He was the king of smack talking. Really awesome. I don't know if any of you guys were alive back in his time when you really got to watch him shine on the WWE, but he was a really great performer. One of the best, in my opinion. I wish they would have put wrestler-style boots on him instead of these He-Man boots. We may have to change these out for some wrestler boots, because I'm pretty sure we've got some spare, at least black boots at the very least. But we should be able to get those swapped out for some wrestler boots. We're going to go over his articulation with the battle armor on. So first of all, he can look to the left, but it looks like, oh, his chin got caught and his head popped off. So with this battle armor on, you are a little bit limited. He can look to the right about that far. He can look to the left about that far. He's not doing a 360 without his head popping off. We do have the mouth open, smack talking face on Mr. Piper here. I do wish he came with an alternate head or a closed mouth design. For some reason, this just isn't capturing Rowdy Roddy Piper's face for me. It's probably just a personal preference, but it just doesn't look like him so much to me as some of the other figures clearly look like who they're supposed to be when you compare him with like the Ric Flair or, you know, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man. Really, most of the other ones look like who they're supposed to, but this face sculpt is just throwing me off a little bit off with Roddy Piper. So then we saw the head articulation. The arms will go all the way around. They will come all the way out as well as go in. He does have a single jointed elbow that can spin. It does rotate up about that far, so we can kind of get him in a wrestling type, you know, pose. Maybe get him up like this. You know, we can do some different wrestling poses. Plenty of articulation in the arms for that. The waist will spin 360 degrees. He will do the splits out to about there. Single jointed knees that are going to be hindered a little bit because of these knee pads. Yep, and I already knew that because all of the other wrestlers are hindered because of these knee pads also when you compare it to an Origins He-Man figure. As far as the boots go, he does have a boot cut swivel right here, so that will turn all the way around. His ankle will also rock back and forth as well as point up and point down. And he's got some really good articulation as far as his boots and shoes go. His axe he will hold in his hand right here. We'll get him posed up. So there is just a quick look at Rowdy Roddy Piper with his axe. And now we're going to go ahead and get that battle armor taken off of him. So it looks like it's just going to split apart here. There's a little tab on the shoulder here. This is a little harder plastic than some of the other stuff we've been messing with, especially if you compare it with the armor of Masterverse, which is like almost like a soft rubber, where this is more of like a bendable plastic. Yeah, this is definitely a harder plastic. I still haven't decided how we're going to display him with the, with the battle armor on or not, because it does say Hot Rod, and I do like that, but I feel like this looks a little bit more like Roddy Piper. And it would just be wearing the blue if we take off the kilt piece, which is kind of like a Motu style kilt piece. But as we're getting him down to his most basic wrestling form, which is how we're going to have him displayed with these other figures, we're going to lose the kilt piece just because it's not shaped like a real kilt. It's shaped more like a Motu piece. And here we have Mr. Piper. Get his head down all the way. And I think we might just have to display him like this without the Hot Rod shirt. Let's go ahead and put it back on him. Just to kind of see, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. With or without the body armor, battle armor, should he be displayed? What do you think? With or without? I'm kind of liking him without. So I'm going to keep him this way for now, and who knows, we may change that up over time, but as of right now, I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep him without the battle armor. I wish I had an extra microphone to go ahead and slap in his hand, because we know he's the king of trash talk. Thank you guys for tuning into the video. I appreciate everybody. Please give the channel a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notifications on. That way you catch all the upcoming videos. And don't forget to comment down below, how should we display old Hot Rod here? Shirtless, or should he have the Hot Rod shirt on? I'm kind of torn just because it is so big and bulky. And I feel like it actually takes away from this guy a little bit. But we'll do what you guys say down in the comments. Whatever I get the most of is how we will display him for now. Until I get some comments in, I'm probably going to just display him up here next to Goldberg and the Ultimate Warrior in the shirtless row. And then we'll see what happens from there. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you next time.